I'm Judy Shaw for NYSE Floor Talk. Joining me today is Nick Bailey. He is President and CEO at RE/MAX. Nick, it's wonderful to have you here. Thanks for joining me.
Thanks, Judy. Appreciate it.
So Nick, 50 years of RE/MAX in the real estate industry. So what do you think the brand, why do you think the brand has staying power, and what do you see for the next 50 years?
Well, it's absolutely incredible that we are hitting 23 and celebrating 50 years since the inception of this brand. And to think over that 50-year period of time, we are now over 144,000 agents spanning over 110 countries and 9,000 offices. It's just an incredible story. But it really comes down to how did it happen? And our co-founders, Dave and Gail Liniger, knew that real estate could be done in a better fashion. It truly added a level of professionalism combined with the economics of a maximum commission concept, and it revolutionized the business. But the key to, and the success of our growth is really about finding like-minded entrepreneurs that have kind of that same drive to expand their business. And we believe over the next 50 years that growth will continue because there are a lot of other like-minded entrepreneurs in this business.
All right, so congratulations are in order. You were recognized for a second year in a row for having the most trusted real estate agents in the US and Canada. What attracts agents to your brand and what sets them apart?
Well, I'll tell you, what an honor. I absolutely love the fact that our agents were voted most trusted, because it really comes back to the consumer. And why does a buyer or seller or potential buyer or seller choose a real estate professional? It's based on trust. It's one of the largest financial transactions that the average consumer will experience in their lifetime. And so you need that trust throughout the process. But I think most importantly, agents are really attracted to this brand because it stands for a level of professionalism. And the average RE/MAX agent outproduces the next closest competitor 2-1. I mean, bottom line is RE/MAX agents are more dedicated to being full-time in this business, and they just sell a lot more real estate. And that's why our tagline, "Nobody in the world sells more real estate than RE/MAX," is because of what the agents do.
All right, so you're a global real estate franchisor with a presence in more than 110 countries and territories. When you say you're a business that builds businesses, what does that mean? And how does RE/MAX LLC support franchisees?
Yeah, that's a great question. When you look at the industry, now granted, it changes country by country, but in general, real estate agents are independent contractors. They're not employees. And so they're out there kind of the CEOs of their own businesses. And as a franchisor, each franchise is independently owned and operated, also kind of an entrepreneur. So in each step of the rung, if you will, within this business, you have individuals that are self-employed. And so we recognize that. And I like to say we kind of have two jobs here. One is how do we help our offices grow? And two, how do we help our agents get another buyer seller? And so we design all of our tools and systems and branding really to support those two initiatives.
Okay, so final question. Talk to me about what you're seeing in the sector. I mean, with mortgage rates being so high now and continuing to go up, what can we expect?
I love that you said with mortgage rates so high, because it's coming off of unprecedented couple of years and lowest rates we've ever seen in our history. But actually, when you look at the rates today and you look over the last 10 years, they're actually a little bit lower than the average.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the average
so
over a period of time is over 7%, but that is the reality. So here's what I see. I tell everyone there is one thing in my crystal ball that I know 100% that will happen this year. People are gonna buy and sell homes. And people say, well, you have to time the market. And real estate's all about timing, but it's not what most people think. It's the timing of you and your family, what your needs are. And so 9 out of 10 home buyers don't time the market. They don't time rates. They time when is it good for them. People get married, they get divorced, they have children, they move closer to take care of a family member. Those are the type of timing activities that drive housing. And so for the average person, it's not just what the rates are here. But what I will say, we have a saying that I absolutely love. When rates are a little bit higher, you marry the house and you date the rate. And so we're probably filling the refi pipeline right now and will be for the next year or two.
All right, well, Nick, wonderful to talk with you. Thanks for joining me on Floor Talk.
Thanks, Judy.